everybody. The intention for me to put up this video is that I would love to share my sequences with you, and I hope that I can do more of this in the future to come. This is a sequence that I teach in my classes. However, since it also is my practice, I will put the thing that I am working on and I love to do them so I can get stronger at it. And my dream is that I would love to be able to, of course, press to handstand. And I have this dream that I want to go from Bakasana and go to handstand. Upper body strength that much, it still feels so alien to me. This video is good for people who has been practicing yoga for a while, know poses quite well. I will share some teaching of put some information of how to get into the pose, but I don't know how well is that going to be. For beginner, I highly not suggest you to do this. Okay? Alright, let's get practice. Have all the props you need. I always love them, especially each day everything is different. I will start with being on the floor. I need to let the hands over the head and stretch long out from the core. And I can check my hips at the same time, roll my ankle. Love, 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 love moving the joint first, especially throughout the winter in Buffalo. My body is really, really tight. And the other thing that I love to do is shake muscles, the joint. And this one, after this, I'm going to do drop legs side to side. What I am being mindful of is that I will let the leg go as far as I can control and grab the opposite shoulder to the floor. And that uses a very strong core muscles and also the muscles in the back. Exhale, drop. Inhale up. Any one of you love to do yoga in a very interesting way, you may love this sequence that I am about to share with you. Okay, inhale up. Then I'm going to do the core exercise and circle my legs in one direction mindfully. And I will make that circle as big as in the parameter of my strength, which means that I will sharpen the muscles a little bit, but not to the point that I create tightness in my neck or my face. Core strong, draw in and up, and make a circle mindfully. The arms, they can be pretty much anywhere. Can be to the belly. Draw the core in and out, and the leg is really go away from you. And then I will circle my leg to the other side. Exhale, extend. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Sorry about the sounds as well. I'm not looking yet make this video as professional as it is, so we just take it as what it is for now. Okay, everybody. Okay, come up. Shake again. Now I'm going to do my hips opening and go to the opposite knee. You can start by drawing the back of the thighs. If you still really tight, you may use a strap behind it. And you make the right shin parallel to the chest and draw that leg as close as you can, one breath at a time. of the shin. I can even go to the foot and push that right leg closer to my chest and keep opening the right thighs away from me. So I really get into the hip rotator. Once again, no tension in the jaw, on the neck, on the shoulders. Exhale deep. And then I change side. Left ankle goes on top of the right knee. Oh, this one is a lot tighter. So start where you are right in that moment, and you increase the stretch gradually when you feel that the muscle open up for you. So keep the inhalation and exhalation nice and full. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And then from here, I'm going to rock back and forward and get myself to Uttanasana. With the way to do that, one of them is you open your knees apart and start to rock your weight onto your feet, right? Which require hip opening as well. So when your legs open, you have the weight onto your feet, and you can push down to your feet, draw your core in, and lengthening the hips up to the sky. And bow down. Now I get a chant opening the hamstrings. I do that. I love to keep my feet hip distance apart. So shoulder opening, hamstring opening. Keep the breath nice and full. Use this to relax my neck. Shake it. Inhale, spine, let them look forward. What's next? Exhale, bow. I'm checking my secret. Spine, let them look forward. Inhale. Then I step the right leg back to do high lunge, but and go from here to twisting. So back knee is off the floor. You can also make this pose exactly the same by get the back knee down if that feels good right now, like that. And draw the core off from that left thigh, spine nice and long. The front foot can walk open to the left more if that feels good. And I love to keep the hip facing the floor, but turn the chest up to the sky. I try my best to keep my back leg straight and bend out through the front knee. And I will make sure that the shoulders are in the right place first, with knee open up, and I can feel my shoulder blades on my back next long. My arm is going to be the last piece for me. And you can see I did check my alignment. I done. Exhale, come down and pivot to the right. Let the heels and toes out. Even though I call my practice a flow, but it's not flow to the point that I don't get to really get deep into the practice. That is not my style. I love when I can feel that I can go deeper and deeper, which means it will take a little time in the pose sometimes for some of them. Skandasana, I believe this is what the pose is called. Heels in, toes out, hips opening. Just bend one leg at a time, and I will be mindful with the legs that is bent, that my knees is the same direction with my ankle. And I will never personally get my knee go beyond the ankle. That's how I learn to protect my knee, and I will do that first. Protect prevent it. Okay, this feels good. Then I turn toward the back of the mat and I will do lunge twists right here. Now the hand on the floor. As long as the wrist is protected, I will use anything to help me to protect my wrist here. Back leg straight, draw the core up and away from the front thigh. Each exhale, I extend out to the bones of my leg and fight to twist myself up to the sky. Shoulder blades on the back, both of them. And then left hands along, the right hands alongside the ears. And then exhale, I come back to the floor, pivot back to the front of the mat, downward facing dog. Still in a warm-up state for me. Sway the hips side to side, hands strong to the ground beneath you. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to change my mat a bit. This mat, I just got it, but the room I have, you can see, it's carpet. This mat is not stay on quite well. I'm going to use the one that's thinner. So it doesn't move around so much. I have a lot of cushion already beneath me. I probably don't need more cushion for it. Okay. Go back to downward facing dog. Lift the armpit, lift the core, push the floor away from you. Sitting bone high, heels down to the ground, like back stretch. Calf stretch. And then inhale, round forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. To me, I use that as a wrist warmer. Plank, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank, inhale. And I'm going to go from plank and then walk, walk, walk. This upper body strength, forward, forward with a straight leg. Start to exhale, bow, let the upper body learn. Inhale, look forward to carry weight. Exhale, bow. Look forward, inhale, where am I? Exhale, down. Bow down to the feet, arms up to the sky. Do we have room? Good. Inhale. I'm going to do Surya Namaskar A. And I add my handstand right here. I love to practice kicking it up from Uttanasana with the legs together still. Yeah. And then, whoopa! Chaturanga Cobra. I never move away from Cobra so quickly because I use this as a chest opening. So it will prep me for other poses. When I do it well, it's right there. And downward facing dog. Breathe deep. Inhale, feel the rise in the body. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Now for some of you that's still not strong with the upper body strength, with the upper body, and you want to build the upper body, this is a trick that you can use. You tiptoe forward to your hand, so you look between the hand, push the floor away from you, draw your gut in and up the best you can, and you walk forward. The more you walk, the more you push the floor away, which means you add more weight into the hands, right? And try to walk with the straight legs the best you can. At one point when you can't do it anymore because your hamstrings are tight, you just move your hands in a way that you can come forward. Right here is a good prep for handstands in the future. It has been very useful for me. Exhale, Uttanasana. So I give you that trick. Look forward, inhale, Uttanasana. Dandasana, exhale. And then go up to the sky, inhale. I'm going to stretch the sides of my body, so I go, stretch to the right, up, inhale, stretch to the left, up, inhale, exhale down to the floor, spine lengthen, look forward, inhale. This time I'm going to jump to Chaturanga Dandasana, push the floor, find the core, not yet, strong, and keep building it. My friend suggested me that maybe I should perfect. What is it? Make everything perfect first before I post everything online. And I said to him that, well, probably that will be forever. So I'm not waiting. We get strong together. For some of you that's still in my level, less than me or stronger than me, we can always learn from one another. Bend the knee, look between the hands. I'm going to jump forward here. And I'm going to get the heels into my butt. Find the balance. Okay, I'm going to try. Ooh, cannot talk and do it at the same time. When I can hover like that, at one point I will try to straighten my leg, and it's not that easy for me to find the core yet. So I want to find the core first and then add the leg later. So let's me show you what it means if it's going to happen ever. Exhale back. I'm going to do one more time. Spine lengthen. Look up. Come down to the floor. Look forward. Step back. Cobra. Inhale. One full breath here. Downward facing dog. Bend the knee, look between the hands, and pike first. Yep. Here you can see I have a wall. Help protect myself. Yep. Don't worry about that. Come back to that later. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right leg back. Lift the bodies up. Stretch the hip flexor on the right leg. And also I do side stretch one more time. Come up, inhale. Ooh, good. Warrior two. Front heel line with the back arch. And I keep that right groin nice and hollow. And I try to go deep into the left knee. And keep my knee over the ankle. I remember from here the reverse warrior. Let's go for that. Up to warrior two. Down to the floor. I'm going to kick the left leg back enough to the sky with the hip square. And I also use the opportunity to build another pose for upper body strength. I do downward facing dog, that I lift the opposite arm and opposite leg away from one another. You keep pushing the floor away from it. One arm is a lot of weight on that hand, so strengthening that. I can also challenging myself to build more of the upper body and the core by do that inhale, opening the arm and the legs away from one another, and then back. Even wanted to. Was in and do it. Let's do two more. Inhale, open. Whoa. Exhale, extend. And I really have to be mindful with the hyperextended elbow in my left hand. And then when it's here, hands come down, plank, inhale, with the leg lift. Ooh, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra. Now I can feel the loose in the upper body, downward facing dog. Which means that I can make cobra and feel the muscle be in the right place much quicker. I don't know what next, but I'm going to jump again, practice that. Handstand. look forward, inhale. Exhale, bow. Let me fix my hair quickly. It's always about the hair. Always jealous with the guys. Exhale, left leg back, high lunge, second side. This one, go sideways first. Keep the back leg extend, waist lies back, and each exhale, I bend out to the front knee. I also kick out to the back leg. To really feel that stretch of the hip flexors on the left. Come up. Go deep one more time, shoulder blades together. Warrior 2. Exhale, go deep. Reverse warrior. Oh. Inhale, feel the body expand. And looking for the space that I can go deeper when I exhale. Keep reaching. Back leg strong. Warrior 2, inhale. Down to the floor. Right leg up to the sky. Exhale. With the hips square. Balance on the right leg. Lift the left arms in front. Find the core. And then inhale, open the arm and the leg. Keep pushing the floor away from you. Exhale, extend. Inhale, open. Oh, this one is more solid. I can feel it. Exhale, extend. Cool. Inhale, open. Exhale, extend. And then plank, inhale. Turn the Dandasana. Good. Cobra. So you can go deeper. Shoulder blade back. Push the floor. Find a little toe. Waist lies back. Oh. Downward facing dog. Tiptoe forward for me. Uttanasana. I'm gonna go get to connect to my core a little bit more. That is always help for jumping. Exhale, bow. Spine length and look forward. Inhale. Then the knee come down. Okay. Navasana. Exhale, hover. Inhale, up. I'm gonna do 7 more of this. So you do it on your own. 2. No tension in the neck and in the shoulder, please. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay, so we're here. Let's stretch the hamstrings muscle. Crouchasana. Right leg lift. The more that right knee is closer to the chest, the more challenging the pose is going to be. And also, the variation of the bottom leg is also make a big difference in the practice as well. But today I do it this way. Spine nice and lengthen. You know, what am I doing? I'm trying to rest. So I collect my energy while I'm opening. Use this less work on the upper body strength and do something else. Keep opening. You start with pulling the foot with the hand. When you can go deeper, when you go to the elbow, and when you can go deeper, you can use the outside of the elbow doing it. But that will involve bending that legs in. See that? This pose is my dream poses as well. I don't get to get myself into the pose enough to really have that opportunity to go deep. So today, since I do the practice with you, let's do it. Good. Half lotus with the Ekapara Bakasana on the other side of the leg and twisting, waist lies back. Just give the upper body a rest. Inhale, facing forward. Kraushasana on the other side. And I can go back and use the upper body again. Three more deep breath here. And I keep my right leg straight and grounded. I bend the left knee to the outside of my torso. You can start by pulling with one hand, chest lift. And I know that my hip is quite opening, so I keep pulling and use the outside edge, hook it into the left elbow crease, and use the spine to engage and lengthen. You can feel wool. Big hip opening on the left side. And breathe into the muscles. Full deep breath. Yep, the hip feels really good today. Well, before I do the other side, so I do Ekapara Bakasana on the right, and see if I can use the elbow itself, or hook it right in front of the heels, and then opening the hip and transitioning my way toward the left seat, and keep pushing the left knee to the floor. I can use my right hand to help me to do more internal rotation as well. At one point, if the hip's not opening enough, and the more I go toward that direction, which is the left, I'm going to fall. So I'm waiting and watching for that. Don't go to that point yet. Oh yeah, there's a little bit too much, I can feel it. So back off a little bit. And then half lotus, twisting. Waist lies back, spine lengthen. I don't think I do holding the foot with the hands on the other side. Like my left hand can be on the floor as well. It's a matter of feeling the shoulders open. There's no tension. It's lies back. Just lift. And inhale, facing forward. How about let's do jump back. Still a working process as well. I need to use a block for this. So I cross my leg and to the floor. I'm going to use my fist for this. Lift it. Whoa! How about that? Too fast. Lift it. Hover. Yeah, that's right there. The weak part of the body. Up. Good. Cobra. Downward facing dog. And do right leg forward between the hands. Parsavottanasana. Hamstring stretch. Reach, exhale, just keep going closer to that leg. I also love to push my chin forward a little bit and I drag the front hip back. I feel the muscle engage more that way, and I know that it's helping me to create the space in my knees. Do it gently. I'm going to go into hips opening with the back leg off the floor. Walk the right foot to the right a little bit more, body inside. Each exhale. Let the chest come down. Keep the back leg lifting. Keep extending out to the front knee. Trikonasana, triangle. Front heel, back arch. Yeah. So chest facing the floor. I'm going to do standing split right here, hips opening, balance on the right leg. Right hand, I go it behind. I open first, so I'm not worrying about balancing yet for me. And then I'm gonna try to engage my core, so I square my hip for this one and have both legs behind my heel. And keep kicking my back leg as high as I can. Oh, the calf is really, really screaming. How about opening my hips? Jaw soft, face soft. Those hip rotation, it just to kind of throw me out from the center and I have to use my core more, which I like that. Warrior 3 with the hand on the floor is a platform handstand again. I'm going to do leg in a scissor position, so I'm going to use the left leg to kick and right leg to, when it's off the floor, I'm going to suck the gut in and draw my right leg into my belly. I'm going to do 3 times and see how it is. Downward facing dog. Plank inhale. Turn it Dandasana. Push up. Side plank. Leg stack. Or tree pose. Exhale, come down. Downward facing dog. Left leg forward between the hands. Inhale, pass over to Tanasana, second side. Bow down. When I practice handstand or any arm balancing, I will do less back bend at first, because when I do back bend and create the sway back, my body will have a harder time to find the center of my core. So if I will do back bend in the practice as well, I will kind of have them at the end of it, and I will do less handstand or arm balance. So I think I'm going to add them later. Keep opening. Walk the left foot to the left. Lengthening the left hip back, core engage. Extend out to the bones of the legs. Come down slowly on your forearms, or your chest can come down to the floor. But you can also get the back knees down to the ground. Soften the jaw, soften the eyes. And then triangle. Left heel aligned with the right arch. Have the left hand behind me. Straight the left leg. Core draw in. Lengthening out through the spine. Shoulder blades onto the back. Throat open first. Arms up. I love to lengthening alongside the ears, because I can feel the stretch. The whole right side, especially start from right there. Exhale, facing the floor. Standing split, hip opening first. My body is really loosening up. I probably will kick things up faster a little bit here. Find the core. So at the hips. Bring the hips, yeah, that's it. Soften the face. And do warrior 3 with the hand to the floor. Feel the core draw in and up. I'm going to kick up to handstand. If I can, I will match my leg together. If not, my job is to find my core. The right leg lead the legs help me to draw the core in. Off it. Yep. Start to feel fatigue with the hands. Right foot forward, pigeon pose. I'm gonna do them off camera. Hopefully not. You can go down my chest to make it more intense, or you can do twist also to make it more intense. You don't want it to be more intense, you just back off, give yourself more height, more room. It's always work with that. And then exhale. Come up. I'm going to stretch the quad and hip flexor in the back leg. So square the hip, get the heels into the butt. I'm going to use a little help with the block. So I get myself to be able to lengthening my spine up to the sky as well. Hip square is really, really tough. And you can see my front shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. I ask a lot from my body. I think I forgot to do side plank on the other side. Yep. Come back to that later. Tap the back toe, lift the back knee. Kick the right leg back and up. Hips open, knees bend, stretch. Extend the leg, square the hip. Let's do Adi Chandrasana. Normally I can walk forward, but I think I'm going to go off. So I'm going to step the foot there. And to the floor. Find the core. And I'm going to do a little bit differently because I want to involve my oblique. So I'm going to get the back hand off the floor. Keep extending out to both legs. Quarter in. When I start to feel light, I can find the balance, and I want to challenge myself more. This hand can go to that direction at any time. And to the floor. How about the forearm? Balance. Okay. Up. When shoulder open so much, this pose is so easy for me. Also hamstrings muscles. And I love to keep using it to opening the chest more and more and more. Okay, that's good. Come down. Let's do pigeon on the other side. And get the side plank right in after this one. I feel like any arm balancing when the hips are open, when the shoulders are open, when your cores are strong, it makes arm balancing become much, much more accessible. So the heaviness and the tightness in the muscles, in the chest, in the hips, can make the arm balance feel 10 times harder. So to me, that is a trick as well. Like if I can open other part first, the successfulness feelings for the arm balance is feel good after that. So share that with you. I'm gonna add the twist into the pigeon pose with that hip square I keep dragging the front knee back and back knee forward. They are not moving much because they're on the floor, but they make my centers nice and solid. It's my core. These arms, you can pretty much do anything as well. Just have to feel the shoulders. Okay, inhale, come up. And then we do hip flexors and quad stretch. Hip square. Heel to the butt. Wrist eyes back. And then adding lengthening. That lengthening is really, really made me get into my quad so intensely. With that, I have to keep softening as well. Gripping while the muscle are intensely stretched, I don't think it's going to make the muscle open up. So I have to bring the softness in. It's also important to really feel the spine from the bottom of it all the way up to the neck of it. Yeah, this is a trick. And so let it go. I'm going to use upper body strength. Keep that left leg back and up. Keep open. Knees bend and stretch. I can do wide thing here, but I'm not yet doing it. Extend the leg square hip. Half moon. Why? As I told you earlier, I don't want to create the form of back bend or sway back, and I will lose the connection in my core when I still need to use it right now for my arm balance. Shavasana. Ooh, don't forget, fire the core. Lifting arms or not, just take you into another dimension of the muscles. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Just soft. I will never lock in my knee because I know I have hyperextension. It doesn't take much to softening the knee for me. Exhale. Come down to the floor. Hi-ja. My handstand. My love. Let's fly you. Lose it. Yep. Elbow. Ooh. My forearm balance. I'm gonna do the jumping. Lock has really helped me to feel solid. Love, love, love it. So that now I can play around with it. And I can challenge myself to do weird things safely. This one I'm gonna jump with both legs. You feel like you can do that? Yeah. Yep. How about that? Do this one. Knee to the chest. Chest extend away. Oh wow. Core, you really need to be strong for this. And that knee is helping me to balance the weight that goes so far back as well. Oh, okay. Shoulder have enough. Come down. Rest too. With the forearm balance and the handstand in a way to open the shoulders. It will help you as well to prep the upper body for the back bend. I'm not going to do any other arm balance that make my shoulder this way anymore. And you know that I'm well prepared with the upper chest to do back bend already. So I'm going to do the back bend after this. But I want to stretch my hip flexors a little bit more. And also, so I'm going to use the wall for this. Tucking my toes and step the other foot forward. And I get my butt back to the wall. I will also do Hanumanasana, another lover of my why is that? The more we go lower with the front leg right here, hamstring, quad stretch, they always make a tug of war with one another. So Hanumanasana is another pose that the more you go lower to the floor, right, the more you're going to feel the stretch in the hip flexors and the quad. And the hamstring muscles is also stretching. I'm doing kind of one leg lungner stretch on Hanumanasana and stretch the quad in the back leg. These will make my Hanumanasana come together quickly. I will show you. So square the hip, gut draw in and up, and extend out to the bone of that front leg. Yeah, I think I'm good. So I get the back foot to the floor, my leg extend, slide the front foot forward. And I'm going to get the ball of the foot into the wall so I'm not tilting my hip in any way. And slide. It's harder to have a hip square and go low to the floor. I will show you when I tilted my hip a little bit, and you can see I can go down very easily. But what happened is my quad is diagonal and I'm not stretching on my hip flexor anymore. I love the feeling of stretching, so I will make a commitment to do that, even though I'm not going that low in Hanumanasana. Block is also helpful to kind of holding you. I do that inner spiral. Yeah, inner spiral. Anusaras. Miss the community. Yeah, this is actually my injury side. So this step of the pose really made me feel really happy. So I take my waistlines back, find the core, and then slide mindfully. Inhale up. Other side. I'm doing tucking the toe very easy. Get the waistline back to the heel. If you like, I'm rounding my back first, but that rounding is stretching in the quad and the hip flexors. And then erect everything after that. Keep breathing. Sorry that I'm not guiding you quite well. That's why I'm not recommending this video to any beginner at all. You should be well understanding where to put your alignment into the poses, because this video is more of sharing the sequences with you. And then when I get into half lungner stretch to go deeper, closer to the floor, which is challenging me more to stretch the hip flexors and the quad on the left side this time. And while I'm down, I can bend the front knee at first, so I soften the joint so I can get into the muscle better. Then I take my waistlines back, draw the cord in, slide out, lengthening up, keep square. Soften the front knees again, lean the body forward a little bit so I can move my thighs back. And then draw the cord in, push down into the hand, a little height. And come up, and slide the foot forward. And it's going to be good Hanumanasana on this side. So come off the wall a little bit, soles of my foot, or my left foot can go against the wall. And with that stretch, I believe I can go deep quickly on this side because I'm not also have the injury on that. Hip square, core strong. Yeah. See that? And can point the toes, foot on the ground, still think about hip square. And have the thighs in. Have a little lift would be good. That's a little bit too much. Oh, actually it's not bad. Exhale, come down. I'm actually tired already. Did I tell you I want to do back bend from here? I'm crazy. Oh, love the king pigeon. I has been doing the handstand for so long. Every time when I build this serratus anterior so strongly and these shoulders so strongly, to go back bend again is like walking myself into a new world that I never go there before. When I hold the foot, elbows up, it feels so alien to me. But I'm looking forward just to stretching the muscle, so we go for that. Yep, this is the injury side to the right side. Shoulder back, just lift, elbow pointed up. Better to use little room. Strap these. And then now the front shin I can square it a little bit more. Kick it, kick it. Yep. Shoulder back, wrist size back, kicking and lengthening. That feels really good. Sometimes or many times, did I forget to do Vasisthasana on the other side still? You back off a little bit for the muscles that is really tight or injured to have the possibility to do the action well while you try to get deep into the pose as much as it can do on whatever side you do. I think it's smarter than just like get yourself into the pose tightly and you're not yet able to move around so well. So be mindful with that. A whole palm facing up, hold the little toes right, and elbows go up. And you can tell when they do the pigeon, this side, the left side will be much easier because of the stretch in the quad and hip flexors. Just go lower. Exhale, rest. Wow, my body feels like has enough today. But side plank. I'm gonna do wide thing. And feel like the carpet is really sliding. So move myself a little bit more in so I can balance. Yep. Inhale up. Let's do widening on the other side. Child's pose. Shavasana. Heel to the groin, left leg extend and twisting toward the left leg first, and then extend and bow down. Each exhale and tongue. Do Parivita Pasala. Parivita Janushasana. Go sideways. Then I use this bottom hand to help me to go deeper, so I walk that hand away from me and pull my elbows apart. On the other thing that is cool that I see some people are doing it, when you really feel that your side body can stretch more, instead of hold the foot, you hold the strap behind you, and you get the foot to hook the wrist. Instead, you pull your wrist away from you. Yeah, longer. Hit the lat muscles. Yeah, yeah. I feel a bit too much too, so I release that a little bit. You have to really be mindful with the muscles. You want to stretch them, not just get them into the pose and they cannot be stretched because it's just too much. Let's do it this way. Pull the elbows apart. Oh, much better. Inhale, come up. Let's do Adha Matsyendrasana. Stretching, twisting. Right leg on top of the left knee. Why I turn my chest so much to the right, I also resist that by spinning my belly to the other side. So I held to protect my hip joint. So my twist may not be as deep, but as long as I'm protecting the joint in my hip, I would rather do that, so then my practice can last longer. Not too low. Inhale, facing in front. Janushasana on the other side. Sitting going to the floor, wrist lies back. While I use my core to ground me, I also split that energy in the core to extend my torso away from the legs and away from the hips. Try to get myself closer to it. And feel more in the back muscle because I am actually twisting right now. And inhale up. Now feel that size muscles. Parivita Janushasana. Go sideways. Then I can go deep, so I can use opposite hand, hold the foot right away, and I diagonally my body facing the floor a little bit first. And from that, I use the right hand to walk away and use the left hand to pull. Oh, the left side is a lot tighter. So I go into the pose mindfully. Inhale to extend, exhale, stretch. And make sure that I'm on my seat. Exhale, opening the elbows apart. always nice when it's not no tensions around the crown of my head, but the hair will go all the places, which is not good. Too bad. Inhale, expand. Exhale when I can. I see if I can go deeper. So really pay attention with my body. I give the challenge or I give the twisting or the opening when it wants it. Well, it's a dance and a practice, and who knows I do it correctly or not, but I try my best. Right? Keep facing forward, torso, chest, try to turn to the back. Collarbones nice and open, shoulder blades are together on the back body. Facing forward, knee, right here. For me, Shavasana. You can do Shavasana in so many variations, so pick one that feels good for you. Then I have that deep back bend. I think I'm gonna do feet to the floor, knees bend. And I hope if you try to do the sequence, hopefully it's fun for you to try them. I actually do it differently than what I wrote it down because of the feeling in my body today. And we meet again. I'm sure that it will get better, or maybe it's gonna get worse sometimes. Who knows, right? We take one day at a time and respect the body. I'm gonna take Shavasana now, and it's nice connecting with you, everybody. Namaste.